Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Soap the Great, and I am playing on the TooCrafty Vanilla Amplified server. How is everyone doing? I hope you're doing well. I hear a pigman walking around up there. So we're back at the Guardian Farm. I know, surprise, surprise, and we're going to be taking a look real quick at some of the stuff I've been doing off camera. See, I've changed up this corner a little bit. It used to have minecarts coming all the way to the top. You can see a little bit of the difference up here. What I want to do is do a quick walkabout of the changes so far, and then I want to do a little bit of the finishing touches. We've got a couple more things to do before we are done with the overworld piece, and then we will get to the nether hub and we can call this pretty much done. So you can see some of what I have done up here. We continued that triangle looking shape, and I've put a bit of a design into it. You may have seen that in the screenshot for the last video. And then, there's a lot of changes here, so let's make sure that I touch on each one. We've got the lip right here of the acacia wood. It kind of flares out at the top. You can see I've got some acacia trees down there. I need to go cut those down. So we are done with the wood structure on the outside. You can see on those towers, it's the item elevator towers. I've put a little flare on that as well. And then right here I've put this design on the pyramid shape, just mixing up the orange stained clay and all the different block types. I don't think we got regular prismarine. We've got that up there. And on this section, this riser, it's kind of reminiscent of the original Guardian farm. You can probably see that a little bit better on this side. There is a tall, flat wall on the original Guardian farm that has a similar design on the front. It doesn't have that diagonal or that diagonal. It's just this diagonal, and then some 2x1 sections of the dark prismarine. So I wanted to bring that in and kind of remind everyone that this is an ocean monument. Of course, if you didn't realize that from the blocks used and from the drops that are produced, then there might be some issues. So let's go over here real quick to the top as well. I've left a little bit of a staircase in place so we can get up here. Again, continuing the pyramid shape and the same or similar design here. And then up top, very top, we've got this structure. It's the same type of structure that is found on the ocean monuments underwater. So this cap right here, it's what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 10 by 10, and you'll find that on the top of an ocean monument. And there we go. I just wanted to bring some elements of that design into the build here. But let's drop down to this platform. So the item stream comes up from right there, and then it goes into the sorting system that's at the back here. And we'll drop down real quick. I do need to take down that staircase, and while we're doing that, let's just chat a little bit about how the move is going. So, well, I have not moved yet. We are still in the process of the sale, and that's both for the current house and then the new place as well. So I'm currently getting the paperwork finalized for a loan for the new place, but it seems that that's going fairly well. We're also going to be picking up an extra plot of land to go along with that house to give us a little bit bigger of a backyard, so more stuff to mow. So maybe that's not so cool, but as far as the current house, I've got some things left to do for making sure that the home inspection process is done. The home inspector found a few things. Let's not go out that one. Yeah, he found a few things, and then the buyers want fixed, and I've agreed to fix them because they're pretty reasonable. So just a few things. There is one of the biggest things left. Do we need you? I don't know if we need you. Let's look at the light level. 11, 10, 11, 9 is the lowest. Yeah, I think we're good. Yeah, no torches. Don't need it. Maybe up top, up in there. But let's go through and take a look at the overall design from the inside. Got a little light glitch going on there. I don't like that so much. I wonder why it does that. If you know why, let me know. But yeah, so there's a few things I've got to fix, and I'm working through that right now. One of them's a little more difficult than others because I can't do it myself. I have to get somebody else to. I'm trying to find somebody on fairly short notice. It's some masonry work on our foundation, so I've got to get that done. But here we go. This is what I've been working on off camera. So you can see we've got more of the fences right there, the acacia fence, bringing those colors in place here. And yeah, there we go. So I am pretty proud of this. I'm enjoying the design. I like it, and we're at a point where this farm is usable, and I've already told the other members of the server. So if you have seen people showing up with prismarine and the various blocks here, it's because they've been using it for about a month and a half by the time you get this video. But there's just a few more things we need to do. You see this? Watch. Hopefully. Yep, there we go. If you're wondering how to do that, this is a Smite 5, and if you critical hit the pigman, then with a Smite 5 you'll get it. But yeah, the last thing here is a little crafting area, and I've got the recipe in place here. Let me just close the door. I think the wife and kids are about to get home, and so things might get a little bit noisy, but I wanted a hidden crafting bench right here, and let me go see what they're up to, and then we'll come back and build this. Alright, see you in just a moment. Alright, yep, it was the wife and kids. They're back from a little visit to the park. I'm doing this at my lunch break because I did not get a chance to record last night, so just a little heads up there. If it seems a little rushed, well, I really want to get this thing done. But yeah, you can see a hidden crafting bench shows up right there. Just hit that and it goes away. That way you can just grab your items from the sorting area here, come over, hit the button. We don't have an ugly crafting bench gumming up the works out here. And there we go. So we got one there, and then there's even room for one over here. So we are going to build that on camera. So I've got my stuff here, a little extra junk from the pigmen. Need a crafting bench, sticky pistons. We could probably put this stuff away. We'll need the axe. May not need the bow. Definitely that, and really all of that. Let me make sure I've got all the stuff ready to go. We'll come back with the redstone torches in just a moment. What we're going to do is aim to put it in line with this piece right here. So let's go take a look at, yep, that's exactly where we want it. So what we're going to do is we're going to drop down to the below piece here, and we want to put, let's see, let me make sure I get this right. We need a piston sticking out right there. So 2 away from that, and 2 away from that. And then we need another one right here. Yep, that's correct. And so what we're going to do is put those away. We're all done with that. We'll put the crafting bench down, and then what we need is a little bit of a stair step here so we can get in and out rather easily. And then we'll put some stairs. Okay, so that part should be good, and what we need now is the redstone piece. So we're going to come back there, and there, and then there. Ooh, voice crack, and we'll get rid of that. We should be good to go here and here for now, and then another one right there. All right. Why are we doing this? Well, again, I want to hide it, and so we've got this neat little block swapper. Might get a visit from a pigman soon. And I just saw this on Mumbo Jumbo's channel. He did one in his base on Hermitcraft, which is kind of cool. It led me to change up the design that I was initially planning on. We want this one down and one there. And I was able to go look that up real quick. I did have a much more complicated design that involved the crafting bench popping up out of the floor over there, but this is pretty good. And it's pretty simple, which I'm excited about. We'll put that there and that there, and then we'll do a repeater. We should be good to go. Let's just put a test button right here. There we go. Let's just make sure. Okay, and we see that there is no crafting bench. And then we'll press that button again. We should see the crafting bench. What is it called? Yeah, crafting bench. There we go. Okay, so that's not it. We want to make the push button a little more convenient. So what we're going to do is put our stone button there. Bring back the redstone torch. Put that on there. And then we'll put a piece of redstone dust on top of that. Okay, let's just make sure that it's working, and then we'll cover it all in and call this done. There we go. It's a little bit quicker than the original formulation. Now, I don't want to see, let me just show you real quick why I'm going to do what I'm about to do. You see that? You can see the redstone behind it. I want to minimize what we see behind the scenes. So what we can do is put a sea lantern. And you're thinking, well, doesn't that cut the signal? No. It looks like it does, but sea lanterns are transparent blocks, so it doesn't actually cut the signal. It cuts the rendering signal, but not the actual signal. So we'll come back in. We can just cover over like this and hide all of the redstone, like so. And I'm doing it with these blocks, not because I really need to. And that pains me to leave that right there. I'll come back through and fix that later behind the scenes, but there we go. What we can do now is I can take my chest back, and then we'll cover this in. There's Chondrick. Just give him a quick heads up. Yep, Chondrick is on with me along with my lag buster. It's gotten a little bit better since we are running in 1.8.4, and you see I'm running Optifine, but 1.8.4 has gotten it to where I can AFK at this farm, but it's still not the greatest. Sometimes I get kicked, but here we go. We got our crafting bench. Pretty exciting there. Got one here and one here. There we go. No, well, you can't spam the things. And we'll just hide them all, and there we go. So the overworld portion, there's one more piece that I want to do to make it a little more useful if you go AFK. I want to do an AFK fish farm, but I'll probably do that off camera, and I might put it over in this space somewhere. We got plenty of real estate up here, so I think I'm going to do that. But yeah, things are going pretty well for this. We're almost done. We still need to do the nether tunnel, and I think that's what we're going to work on next. Or at least in the next episode. I'm going to work on a few designs off camera in my creative testing world, and then we'll go from there. So I've got a few more of these. I really like the dark prismarine. So let's just try out, yeah, there we go. Let's try out our crafting area, shall we? So we'll come over here. It doesn't matter which one you use. We'll try the one that we did. Look at that. So good. Alright, we'll do that, and then one more for good measure, and there we go. And then we put our crafting bench away. Bob's your uncle. We've got a bunch of dark prismarine blocks. Alright, that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you are enjoying. Hopefully you like this design as well. Let me know what you think. I'd love to see your comments either here, or you can catch me on Twitter at MCSoapTheGreat. But again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time as we work on the nether tunnel. Bye-bye.